Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Hold the Ball. I hope you guys are well. It's been a while actually, and I suppose as I reflect on that fact, I realize I definitely do miss this. But in saying that, obviously, we all sort of go through our own little, I guess, ups and downs in life, and we sort of try to navigate through it. And I suppose to a degree, this is my way of navigating through it. But in saying that, I obviously want to try and slowly get back into this. But yeah, I thought I'll try it with the NRL Round 19 tips, right? Because hey, there's no better time, I think, anyway. But before I get into it, hit that intro. All right, guys, the first game is going to be Eels against Broncos in a game that I've called HAAS to be done. For obvious reason, HAAS is back. But the Eels are 6, Broncos are 5th. This game here, for mine, is going to be a very slobber knocker sort of an affair. All right, I think generally speaking, it's going to be a forward sort of a battle. Granted, the Eels, up and down. Broncos up and down as well. But I'll tell you what, this is going to be a forward battle you don't want to miss. As for mine, though, yeah, look, I'm going to pick. Oh, look, I think I'm going to pick the Broncos, so I think Broncos for me. Game 2 sees the Dragons against the Sea Eagles. Dragons being 11th, Sea Eagles being 8th, in a game that I've called Saltwater Dragon, because why the heck not? Let's pun it up a bit. Look, the Dragons obviously coming off a really tough bit of a slugfest, I think, anyway, against the Roosters, where obviously Roosters won, and they won big to a degree. And Manly, I guess, again, showing a bit of composure there. A team that seems to be not necessarily peaking per se, but they're sort of hitting the right, I guess, buttons at the right time. And I think no different here today. In this game here, it's going to be a home game for the Dragons, but I tell you what, you almost got to give this the Seagulls. I mean, if the Seagulls win, then they mean business, I think, anyway. But in saying that, I think I'll have to tip the Seagulls for mine. I think DCE, look for him. Obviously, Dragons, doesn't get any better than Ben Hunt, so that'll be a battle to watch there. But Seagulls for me. Against the Roosters in a game that I've called Eye to Eye. The reason being is if you look at both their logos, I think they're the only teams that actually, sort of look inward, I think, unless it's the Storm as well. No, I think the Storm look the other way. Yeah, so, yeah, there you go. This game here for mine, look, it's one that Knights have had the wood over the Roosters, actually, in some of the games in the past. Could this be another similar sort of event? I'm not too sure. Looking at this game, though, obviously, you got a few of the stacked players there for both sides. However, in terms of momentum, I think you're just going to have to give this one here to the Roosters, I think, anyway. It go either way, but Roosters for me. The fourth game sees the Raiders against the Warriors. I'm only doing a preview of that, so I hope to see you guys there. Give me your thoughts and all that stuff. More in depth, a bit of analysis as well, but in saying that, see you guys there. The game sees the Panthers against the Sharks in a game that I've called Claw and Bite because, again, why not? Panthers are first, Sharks are third. Look, there's been a few changes actually for the Panthers. As for the Sharks, -1 key out in Qatar. I think the Sharks are basically a similar squad to what they were last week when they beat the Cowboys. Look, both teams are riding on a bit of a high here, especially the Sharks, who will take a lot out of being the Cowboys. As for the Panthers, well, a gutsy win again with a very understrength team there. But again, with all the changes, I'll tell you what, they mean business. To be fair with you, I think this is the Penrith Panthers season. And again, not to offend any Penrith Panthers here, but if they don't win the premiership this year, it's going to be the biggest choke job in NRL history. I want to call it now. Anyway, in saying that, in this game here, it has to be Panthers for mine. No ifs or buts, so Panthers to win. Game 6 sees the Rabbitohs against the Storm, right? In a game that I've called Stormproof. And that's a question mark because I'll tell you what, the Storm have been looking a bit shaky, uncharacteristic of them in the last couple of weeks, to be fair with you. As for the Rabbitohs, well, with Latrell Mitt at the helms, they almost seem like they can do anything. Now, granted, we all know they're missing that one key player in that one key position, but albeit it is what it is, you sort of take it. Latrell Mitchell riding off a big high there against the Bulldogs. Now, this game here is a home game for the Rabbitohs. Again, pride on the line, blood, sweat, tears type stuff, particularly for the Storm as well. Like some Munster, Hughes, obviously. It's going to be a forward clash for the ages. I think this game here might be one of the instant classics, actually. I reckon it might be, actually. In saying that, though, look, it's an upset if the Rabbitohs win. That's the reality. But if the Storm lose, is it really an upset? Sort of where I'm sort of scoping here. But I'm saying that I think I'm going to have to I want to be conservative. I want to pick the Storm here for mine. This is the Bulldogs against the Titans in a game that I've called don't want to die. Simple as that, right? 16, right, is the place you don't want to go, and obviously 15 and then 14, right? These two teams in particular in that order. Bulldogs 14, Titans 15. Again, we all know about the publicised comments made by David Bangai and co regarding Tino Fa'asua Maliawi and the little brawl there in Origin, and now we sort of get to see it come into fruition. This is where words are now put away and we see the action. Granted, though, the NRL will probably be licking their lips regarding the fines that could be had. But in saying that, when you sort of, I suppose, speak a message, deliver a message, you sort of expect in turn to either be faced with it, or at the end of the day, it's just all talk. And I know Tino and co are going to be ready for this one here. This is going to be a physical game. It's not very... It's not, you know, you don't normally say this really, but the Bulldogs, I think, in my opinion, have the upper hand in this game. Look, it's I don't know, but I think for mine, it's a game where you don't want to die. You don't want to lose this game. You don't, because if you do, I tell you what, that bottom 16, that's looking scary. But for mine, I think I'm going to go in the way of the Bulldogs here. Bulldogs for me. The Cowboys against the Tigers in a game that I've called LEILUA, past and present. We all know LEILUA used to, Luciano LEILUA, that is, used to play for the Tigers this season, and lo and behold, in the same flip of a coin this year, he's with the Cowboys, and so a bit of a past versus present. The Cowboys second, Tigers 14th. I think it's easier for me to just literally say Cowboys will win, but I think I'll add a little bit here. I think the Tigers will be feeling a bit of fire in this game here, particularly the likes of Luciano LEILUA. Cowboys at home too, obviously. They won't be happy with that loss against the Sharks. So again, this is a team here that's hurt. It's this game here could be a very tight game, but at the same time, I see it being a runaway in favor of the Cowboys. So Cowboys for me. Anyway, guys, that's me done for now. Thanks again for tuning in. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, give me your thoughts. Take it easy. See you guys next time, and just remember, if you want your team to win, what do you have to do? That's right, hold the ball. Take it easy.